Hi guys, and this is my preview to Watford's game against Arsenal on Monday night. Now, obviously, we've come off of a great win against Napoli 2-0, which puts us in the driving seat in terms of getting through to the next round of the Europa League. But obviously, an important game in the top four with Watford away. Obviously, with our poor away record, sorry, it's going to be a tough ask, especially since we're playing on a Monday and then we've got to play Napoli on the Thursday, which again I think is an absolute shambles. That why we have to play on Monday and on Thursday and get very little rest. I remember someone telling me that Rennes had their game postponed so they could play us during the week. So why can't the FA do the same? To be honest, they've never liked English clubs since going into Europe, since the Europa competition was invented. They stopped Chelsea doing it. They tried to stop the Busby Babes doing it. So yeah, it's an absolute it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense, and they should really do more to help English clubs do well in Europe. Because the way English clubs are at the minute, with the top players we've got in the league, we could dominate Europe quite easily the way it is. Barcelona are not the same team. Real Madrid aren't. Juventus, they're dominating their league. So when it comes to Europe, so we could easily be dominating Europe quite easily if we got a little help from the FA. But it's going to leave a management headache for Emery. What does he do? Does he go all out for this game and risk being absolutely knackered for Napoli? Or does he try and save a bit for Napoli, knowing that we're in such a great position we could go through the semi-finals, and knowing we could beat the favourites, we could possibly win the competition and go through to the Champions League in that way? I feel he's going to try and do both, but it's going to be difficult. My lineup I'd like to see, or probably will see, would be Leno in goal. But then with Koscielny, Socrates, and Monreal as about three. Then you've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles as right wing back. You've got Kolasinac as the left wing back. Torreira, he's had obviously a few games off with suspension, and you could see against Napoli, you could tell he's missed games because he was all over the place. He was dominating the midfield and putting a shift in. And because he's missed a few games, he's had that rest, so I feel he'll still be fresh for this game. I'd put Guendouzi next to him to try and save on Ramsey. Definitely will not put Elneny in there, but we need to try and save some players for Napoli. I'd put then Iwobi and Ozil behind Lacazette. Iwobi, he impresses me every time I see him because, like with the Everton game, everyone was so static and slow and not doing anything with the ball. Iwobi, when he came on the pitch, tried to give a bit more direction and take players on and have a go. You're not going to score unless you have a go at the defence, and that's what Iwobi brings to that left-hand side. And Kolasinac actually said he likes playing with Iwobi down that left-hand side. So I'd put him in there for this game and try and save Aubameyang for Napoli. But then we can bring him on later on in the game if we need to. Ozil, this time you need to step up. You can't do the same performance you get against Everton because we will get battered by Watford. Watford are up for this. Don't forget, Troy Deeney's been giving it, right, and saying he wants to smash us, which is fair because he's rivals with Arsenal. So they'll be up for this, and they're trying to go for 7th spot. So we need our big players like Ozil to step up and be counted. If he does that, then there'll be no troubles, and we should be able to get through this game. Lacazette, obviously up front, he's just been immense. Absolutely immense this season, and in with this formation at the minute, he's the better out of the two between Aubameyang and Lacazette. As much as I love Aubameyang, he's such a goal machine, but Lacazette has just got a bit more about him of holding the ball up and bringing people into play, which I think for away games, it's key, because you're not going to have the ball all the time. So you're going to have someone who can hold up the ball and bring people into play, and that's what Lacazette can bring to the side. So yeah, that's my lineup. This is my preview. I'm hoping we can get a good result. And yeah, so come on, you Gunners, it's up to you now. It's down to you to deliver the goods and make sure we get top four. So let me know if you agree. Do you agree with the lineup? What are your feelings about playing on Monday and then playing on Thursday? Leave it in the comments below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.